What's up, X-Wing Maniacs? Rob Baer here today, coming to you from the Beats Laboratory with another fantastic X-Wing battle report. Today, my opponent is Mr. James with his
glorious beard.
fantastic facial hair. He's like, yo, just put me on camera, I can be you. And I was like, I feel like people would know.
Rob Baer here, with a glorious face.
Yep, instantaneously not Rob Baer. You need more cats and less facial hair to be me, I feel like.
Dude, I got you matched on the 3 cats part.
You do. Your cat is the biggest cat I've ever seen in the history of ever. It may be the Predator, I think. Spiky bits. Make sure you stay in the trenches by becoming a supporter over on Patreon and also scoring yourself some free miniature swag in the process. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check out our site, spikybits.com, for all the hot hobby tutorials, news, rumors on all your favorite hobby topics. And head on over to thelongwar.net. That's the home of the battle reports for exclusive content, early access videos, and more. Become a veteran of the Long War today. So, running a 4 TIE bomber list again because, well, it's all I have kind of pointed out, ready to go. And it's funsies. It's not, I was talking to James about it, and I was like, it's not auto win. It's strong, but you do have to watch your ranges, and you have to play out a lot of stuff in your head because, with the long range scanners, if they get inside your
range 3.
your range 3 bubble, it starts presenting a lot of problems because even though you got the thread tracers, you still cannot acquire the target lock at less than range 3, so it starts to become a problem. So you got to play it out a lot in your head, but if you do it, it's a rewarding list to play, I feel like. So I find it to be quite the rewarding list. And James is bringing some defender heat. Let's go over and check that one out. And here's James's list. What we got here?
All right, so I started off with Ryad.
Okay. The Countess.
The Countess, pretty much, for the simple fact that you treat all straight maneuvers as bank maneuvers anytime you want, so definitely helps with position. And I run ion cannon, that 1 damage and that 1 straight guaranteed. You know exactly where they're going to be. You can sit there and bust K turns with Ryad the whole game.
Right. Line up them kill shots.
Exactly. Twin ion, clear stress, and then I'm sitting here running your standard Omega leader with juke and comm relay.
Yep.
And then I'm coming from the side with Carnor Jax.
Ooh.
Enemy ships at range 1 cannot perform focus or evade actions. It cannot spend focus or evade tokens. So his whole job is to just get up there, get at range 1, and alleviate all focus and evade tokens. So he's running stealth device for the extra agility and push the limit so I can either boost barrel roll or focus evade.
So doing that interceptor work right there. I like this list. I think it's got Moxie, Countess busting out those K turns and stuff, and Omega leader's always dirty. So, and you got fancy stands too. I like that. Bringing the heat. So here's the big setup. Turn 0. Try to spread out the asteroids as much as possible to get my little bombing runs going there, and James is set up way over here. But I think it'll be okay. We'll see. Turn 1, butt sniffing phase. The obligatory butt sniffing phase is complete. Not too much to see here. Just did some target locks at the range 3 with the long range scanner, or over range 3 with the long range scanners. James moved up, did some boost and barrel roll stressing, and it's got the nope, it's on the, yeah, there you go, boom. So starting to line up here. It's gonna be interesting to see who bounces out where and who gets set up the bomb. Back-to-back butt sniffing phases. Woo! It's getting crazy. So these guys just kind of did their little move 1 forward and then barrel roll to the right, kind of moving into support position here with the thread tracers. And over here, James just basically did some banks and 3 turns, just kind of moving up. And we're still working that engagement area right there in the middle. finally some action. So he came in hot with the interceptor here and lit up. I think he did, what, 4 damage?
4 damage.
4 damage to my spotter ship here with the tracers between the defender and the interceptor. I retorted with, what did we do? 1 shield and 1 hull. So this guy's down to 2 hull. And you made some really good dice rolls too with your defense. So I kind of wasted 3 volleys of plasma for pretty much nothing. So now it's down to the bomb work.
Thanks for the forewarning.
Right? Turn 4 has come, and as alluded to, it turns out if you get within range 1 of the ties, it's usually bad for the ties. So they did a couple of banks over here. I actually didn't drop any bombs. I thought about it, and I was like, maybe I can cycle them out. I know if I dropped one over here, I would have hit myself. So now that I look at my maneuvers, I probably would have hit myself anyway. So I feel like waiting a turn to set myself up to drop Mo beta bombs was probably okay.
Mo beta.
But now I run into the problem of this guy running into bombs now. But whatever. Sometimes, for the Empire, sacrifices must be made. So James did really good. He did a 5K right here and got right behind me. Tore up the ass of 17 right there. It's only got 2 hull left. And I was able to sneak through the last, 2 on Omega Leader. Mm-hmm. With just normal shots, 2 shots 3 times can add up to a couple of damage. So I got lucky there, but he's at full health and I have 2 nearly crippled ships. So the next turn is going to be very deciding, I feel like, in this engagement. Turn 5 is come and gone, and, well, we lost the ship, we lost the bomber. I double protoned, got 2 through on him, but 2 through on mine as well. So I lost my spotter ship again. But a stagger stepped up here and he collided with me, and I got ions as well. So I'm gonna have to go 1 forward right there with the front ship. So it's really just kind of down to what's Countess gonna do to try to get back around shooting at stuff. Turn 6, ties, got some problems. There's bad guys behind them, so they gotta get turned around and do some damage. Dropped a couple bombs, but he definitely evaded them, so that didn't really do much for me. But if I can get 1 hit through on this interceptor, it's Dunzo time. Things are not looking good for the TIE bombers. Like I said, they don't like stuff that close, and getting behind them was very bad. So I lost another one, and that one got ion. So he's going 1 back towards the camera there, which I think he'll be able to predict. And with only 4 hull points left, we'll see if he makes it through this one. Well, it looks like he's not going to make it to Bad Boys 2 or 3. 3 or in 4. All the bad boys. He's not making it. Not with rolls like 4 over there with that defender. So that was pretty brutal. So it goes to show you. I mean, the bombers are fun, but when they get locked up with stuff behind them, it can be very hard to shake them off. So you got to plan out your maneuvers very carefully and make sure you cover all your 6s accordingly.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.